Hi, people. Me again, obviously, Moreno Ravenberg. There's another quick thing. You can tell based on the header what time it is. You need to be wary of the saying, for example, in relation to parent child relationships. If anybody tells you that your parents have the right to seek you out, essentially, yeah, you need to be wary of that because obviously that's nothing but hogwash or bullshit. And or bullshit. I've heard that phrase in my life a couple of times. It's part of the wait until the end screen. It's part of another video that I did recently, like a week or so or two ago, around that time, um, about the whole idiotic notion of respecting your elders. This is like an extension, a small minor extension of that. Usually, when um, parents, like the worst parents in the world, they view their children as objects, like property, um, and they essentially have these idiotic rules like no talking back and stuff like that. The stuff that I covered in the video that I'm referring to, or that I was referring to a second ago. You'll also hear something along the lines of, for example, your parents have the right to, for example, let's just say that you moved or something else happened. Your parents have the right to seek you out, as in your parents have the right to know where you live and what you do, and and for example, the concept of undertaking legal action against your parents or anything like that is highly frowned upon. Again, it falls within the same scope of the people that I'm referring to in the video. Usually, there are these people that are hopelessly underdeveloped and lacking in any value whatsoever. They support that concept or notion of treating your children like they're objects, like they're inanimate objects for you to handle, or like they're your own personal slaves. So my answer is the finger to that idiotic notion. It's simply part of the whole nonsense that I'm referring to, and again in relation to the video. If you haven't watched the video, really give it a watch if this topic interests you. Um, about the video that I did about the whole idiotic notion or concept of respecting your elders, and in any case, again, my answer to, for example, your parents have the right to seek you out. This is my answer. Okay, I'll do whatever I want. If I'm a human being and I, for example, don't get along well with my parents, I don't do this, I don't do that, I will do whatever I want. It is my decision as a human being if I want to alienate my parents, if I want to file charges, undertake any kind of legal action against them. It does not matter. I am well within my rights as a person to do so, and no one can tell me otherwise. So obviously that's not the case. Your parents don't have the right to seek you out. If you give your parents the finger and you break off contact with them, you want nothing to do with them for whatever reason, you're well within your rights to do so, and no one can tell you otherwise. Bye.